nagkakaisa at nananatiling solido. Ito ang INC Radio.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Oras sa buong kapuluan, alas 7:13 na po ng gabi, Philippine Standard Time. Punta muna tayo sa ating satellite studio there in INCRadio, Micronesia. Hello po, have a day, Sister Arlene.
Have a day, Kuya Jay. How are you po?
We're good here po sa ating main studio sa Quezon City, Philippines. Your exact location right now, Sister Arlene, there in Guam.
Oh yes, we are on Guam. That is correct. We are in the local congregation of Guam as well, here in our satellite studio. So we are super excited for our broadcast today, and we are excited to see that even in our hangouts right now, there's so many brethren who are willing to give out their reports of all the activities all around the world. So we want to go ahead and give some time for them, Kuya Jay.
Oh yeah, Opo. We're very excited to hear from them. So let's welcome INCRadio Micronesia.
Yes, half a day and good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, anywhere you are tuning into here around the world. I am Sister Arlene Malikdem from the local congregation of Guam. I am also the producer and host for this evening's broadcast. With me is Sister Randy.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our listeners and viewers. Once again, my name is Sister Randy from the local congregation of Machanao, and I am also one of the assistant producers here on INCRadio Micronesia. And I'm also very excited for what we have in store today, Ate.
That's right. We are, like we have mentioned, the beginning of this month, it's all about celebrating. And today we are actually talking about our 8th anniversary of the District of Micronesia. So happy anniversary to all of us here in the District of Micronesia. And we want to go ahead and lead this broadcast in a different location. So we have our INC Radio team members all the way in a different island, and we want to go ahead and have them introduce themselves. And starting with Brother Husky. Hello po.
Greetings, Sister Arlene. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone, and greetings to all. My name is Brother Husky from the locale of Saipan. And yes, we'll be the forerunners in leading in today's broadcast. And now I'm going to introduce right next to me, Sister Ann.
Yes, welcome everyone to our INC Radio live broadcast. Wherever you are tuning in from, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Sister Ann from the local congregation of Saipan. And for the first time ever, our island will be leading this evening's broadcast for today. So we are very excited to launch this broadcast because not only are we celebrating the 8th year anniversary of the District of Micronesia, but our guest for tonight will be coming from our very own local here in Saipan. So we hope you all are looking forward to meeting our guest, and we hope we can give you a great show tonight.
Yes, thank you very much, Sister Anne. And we also like to introduce our crew member right next to her, which is Sister Bam. My bad, right here.
Yes, Brother Husky. Hello, everyone. My name is Sister Bam from the locale of Saipan, and I will be one of your YouTube engagers tonight. So let's spread a little love in the live chat and continue to comment down and hashtag our locales.
Yes, thank you, Sister Bam. And up next, our sister Jillian here on INCRadio.
Greetings to all. Hello to every brethren who's tuning in with us tonight. Sisters, for tonight's Micronesia's INC Radio satellite show. We are so happy to be back here at the radio satellite. We're all about spreading positive vibes and making memories. So let us all together dive into our broadcast.
Thank you for those introductions, Sister Bam, Sister Jillian, Sister Anne. Joining us tonight on another island on Guam, we also have Sister Randy, but she already introduced herself. So we'll move on to our greetings. Isn't that right, Sister Anne?
Yes, we also have very special greetings to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our SEBSI President, CEO, and CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Enranio Manalo, as well as our District Minister, Brother Noel Gasman, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, and our CFO Overseer, Brother Daniel Jeffrey Munar. We just want to say hello po, and we hope you all are taking care and doing well po. We want to personally thank you for always supporting our activities, and we hope you enjoy our live broadcast for today po. And now moving on to our next segment, we have Sister Jillian. Please take it away for our YouTube chat plug.
If this is your first time tuning into INC Radio Micronesia, here's how you can support us.
Hello, Team Live Chat! We love hearing from you, but we want to know, where are you tuning in from?
Have you heard about our hashtag challenge?
That's right! Don't forget to hashtag your local congregation in the comments down below.
Not only that, hashtag your CFO too.
And at the end of the show, find out who won our hashtag challenge.
Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the show.
All right, we have Sister Jillian. Go ahead with the early bird comment.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to INC Radio Satellite of Micronesia. I'm Sister Jillian, and it's that special moment to hear from our early birds, those of you who've been tuning in early, sharing your thoughts and greetings with us. Now, let's jump right into the comments. First up, we have Brother Joff Humul, hashtagging, hashtag Saipan, hashtag Binhi, hashtag CWS. Here we have Brother Charles Agustin, hashtagging, hashtag Guam, hashtag Claude, hashtag Choir. And here we have Sister Gianna Astujada, hashtagging, hashtag Metro Manila is. Also, we have Sister Julie Rosette and Brother Perez Rafael Inigo, hashtagging Metro Manila is. Hello po to the District of Metro Manila is. And lastly, we have Brother Shirayuki Yami saying greetings from the local congregation of Kupang, Metro Manila. And thank you to everyone who tuned in early into our broadcast. Now, moving on to our next segment. Sister Bam, what do our brethren need to look forward on?
Well, Sister Jillian, we have an engaging discussion tonight, and we have a bunch of trivia questions for you today. So let's get ready to jump in and share our thoughts. We will try to read all of your comments through the live. We can't wait to see what everyone has to say.
Yes, so moving on to our next segment.
Our
Moving
CFO
on our
in
questions.
CFO in action.
Sister Anne, go ahead with our CFO in action po.
Yes, so for this week, our district recently had On March 25, the Christian Medical, Dental, and Paramedical Society held a depression awareness seminar where they enhanced the brethren's knowledge on positive thinking. And on March 26th, the Society of Communicators and Networkers held an intro to basic life support where they also encourage more scan officers to join activities that will help them be prepared in any situation. So we hope that all the brethren enjoyed our past activities. And now let's see what's next in Micronesia's lineup. On April 1st, we will have the Christian Employees Association preparing for retirement. And on April 2nd, the District Multimedia will have Intro to Photography Part 2. So we hope everyone is looking forward to these activities. Now let's move on to our next segment with a quick station break. We hope you're all enjoying our live broadcast so far. I'm so happy that our theme for the month is celebrating various milestones that our district has gone through. So please continue staying tuned because we'll be hearing more experiences that the brethren will be sharing right after this short station break.
All right, Sister Anne, sorry about that, Paul. Let me go ahead and introduce our reporters because there are so many activities all around the world that they want to report. So we have Sister Claire, and she is from the local congregation of San Carlos City. Hello, Sister Claire. Hello, Paul. Hi, Sister Claire.
Hello, sisters. Good evening. Hello, sisters. Good evening. I am Sister Claire Asherto from the District of San Carlos City, Pangasinan. Magandang gabi po, umaga at tanghali sa lahat po ng ating mga tagapakinig at taga-subaybay. Ngayon po ay sumapit sa ika-4 na taong anibersaryo po ang aming distrito. Kaya sa pagkakataon ito po ay isinasagawa po ang ika-4 na taong pagdiriwang ng 4 na selebrasyon, ng ika-4 na selebrasyon ng aming po distrito. At kanina po at isinagawa po ang welcome kapatid ko. At sa pagkakataong ito po ay isinasagawa po ang grand finals ng Songs of Faith, Love, and Hope. At sa kasalukuyan po ay kasama po natin ang ChST o Katiwala sa Kapisan ng Bansang Bahayan ng ating distrito, ang kapatid na Helbert D. Nagasa.
Hello po, good evening po sa lahat ng nanonood at sa KJ po namin. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. Salamat po sapagkat may pagkakataon kami para po sa ganitong live interview. At very thankful po kami na napili nyo po ang aming distrito para sa mga ganito pong INCRadio po na program. Sana po kapag ka po na-post na po ito sa CFO social media ay paki-share po tayo, panoorin po natin ang aming pong sinagawang pag-celebrate ng 4th anniversary. Maraming salamat po lalo na sa ating tagapamahalang pangkalahatan, ang kapatid na Eduardo V. Manalo. Ang ating tagapag-ugnay po ng mga kapisanang pansambahayan, ang kapatid na Angelo Eranio Manalo. At special greetings din po para po sa aming mahal na tagapangasiwa na napaka-supportive po sa mga aktibidad ng mga kapisanang pansambahayan, ang kapatid na Eduardo R. Olipas. Maraming salamat po at sana manatili po masigla sa pakikipagkaisa lahat ng mga kapatid natin sa buong mundo sa mga aktibidad ng kapisanang pansambahayan at mga pagpapalaganap ng salita ng Diyos. Ka-Claire?
Thank you so much po, our host from the district of or satellite studio of Micronesia. Once again, good evening and thank you, sisters and brothers.
Thank you, Sister Claire. Thank you po. And congratulations on your 4th anniversary of your district po. Just letting you know, I was just there about 2 weeks ago in San Carlos City. So it's great to see all the brethren again over there here on INCRadio Micronesia. Thank you po. Enjoy your evening and an activity. Okay, the next reporter, I have Sister Anne Marana. Sister Anne Marana, hello po.
INCRadio Micronesia. And we are here at Nicolayan Sports Complex as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Congregation of the Yugo. Our brethren were currently having their celebration activities where there were lots of performance and games that make our brethren happy and entertained. And we would like also to meet our district supervising minister, Brother Francis Jr., our CFO overseer, Brother Marlon Ramos, our legal advisor, Brother Jonathan Plata, our legal Brother Lanfran Saulan, and we would also like to thank Ate Ann for helping me and to have joy on my birthday.
Wow, thank you po, Sister Anne.
Happy people, and we are all celebrating.
Oh, yes. Thank you for celebrating with us po. Yes. Congratulations, 50 years. Thank you so much. And enjoy your in-concert po. Enjoy po. Thank you. Okay, Brother Jared. Hello po. Also having a reporting. Go ahead, Kuya Jared.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, at good evening po sa inyo lahat. Ako po ang yung Kuya Jared Manalastas at live na live po tayo dito sa lokal ng Baliwag. At makakasama po natin sa pagkakataong po ito ang kapatid na Christine Estrella. Kapatid na Christine, ano po ang aktibidad ng iyong distrito sa pagkakataong po ito?
Ngayon po, nagsasagawa po ng tanging pagtitipon po ang lahat ng may tungkulin dito po sa distrito ng Bulacan. At kasabay po nito ay ang panunumpa, maramihang panunumpa po ng mga bagong tatanggap ng may tungkulin na kasalukuyan po pinangangasiwaan po ng kapatid na Arnel Canicosa po, Ministro ng Ebanghelyo.
Wow, thank you po. Ang nasabi niya aktibidad po ay sinagawa kanina ng alas 7 ng gabi. Ongoing po sila. Sa totoo lamang po ay ito po ay naka-live telecast po sa bawat lokal dito po sa Distrito Eclesiastico ng Bulacan. Ito po'y kahayagan kung gaano pong maraming mga kapatid ang nagnanais sumawak ng tungkulin sa loob ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Kaya po, maraming salamat po. May huling pagbati po kayo.
At binabati ko na rin po si kapatid na Rainier Estrella po at si Felina Estrella at maging si kapatid na Geraldine Santos po mula po sa lokal ng Bustos at lokal po ng Pag-asa. Hello po sa inyo.
Maraming salamat po. Kasi hindi maraming drama sa inyo.
Thank you po. And
Bye po.
thank you for your live reporting po. Thank you. And to Sister Nicole, thank you so much for waiting po. Let's have you report your activity tonight.
Thank you so much po. I'm Sister Nicole, and we're currently live here at the local congregation of Tondo, District of Maynila, wherein a special worship service and oath-taking of new officers had taken place earlier, 6 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, and just has ended. As you can see behind me, the place is still crowded, and we can also share that many new officers who have taken oath are very excited to be able to perform their duties in order to help the church administration and furthermore be able to edify and strengthen their faith. Thank you so much, Paul.
So we just also had our same activity here in the District of Micronesia. So exciting that we are all united in this one endeavor to have more officers to help the church administration. So thank you so much. Enjoy your evening po. Thank you, Sister Nicole.
Thank you, Paul.
Right, and so many activities again all around the world, specifically there in the Philippines, also joining us in celebrating many milestones as well, and also being united with the church administration. So now we want to just go ahead and take a quick station break. So Kuya Tech, can you do the honors of taking us to station break po?
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Simulan natin ang buwan ng Abril sa isang makabuluhang talakayan. Kaya naman samahan kami sa pagmimisyon on-air and online ngayong April 1, Lunes alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng gabi. Kasama ang 8 distrito eklesyastiko ng Iglesia ni Cristo sa Metro Manila. Abangan sa special edition ng INCRadio Metro Manila Satellite Studio.
Hello and good evening again. Thank you for tuning in to INCRadio Micronesia. We're going to go ahead and dive into our discussion. But before that, I want to go ahead and take it all the way to the island of Saipan with my INCRadio crew members, Sister Anne. Let's go with our next segment.
Unmute.
Welcome back, everyone, to our INCRadio Micronesia Satellite Studio. Once again, I'm Sister Anne, one of your multimedia officers here in Saipan, and we hope you're enjoying our live broadcast so far. But before we dive more into our topic, Kuya Tech, what time is it?
Awesome, Kuya Tech. Thank you for playing that awesome bumper. So we want to go ahead and see what is our first trivia question, right, Sister Anne?
Before we introduce our guests and discuss our topic for the day, we first want to dive into a quick mini game called District of Micronesia Trivia, where we will be asking various questions throughout our broadcast regarding the District of Micronesia. So we hope you all know some fun facts about our district, and I'll let Sister Bam start us off with our first trivia question. Please take it away, Sister Bam.
As you all know, we set it up as a trivia to test our viewers' knowledge on our district. So it's just a fun little change up. So for our first trivia question is, which district was Micronesia first part of? Sister Jillian, since we're both relatively new to this, did you know that we're part of another district?
So, Sister Bam Bam, as someone who's also new to our district, I never knew that our district was part of another one before. So, thanks to our broadcast tonight, we now know this information.
Yes, so let's see what our viewers has to say, and please put your answers and comments in the live chat and continue to hashtag your locale. Right, Brother Husky?
Yes, I'm very excited to hear the answers or read the answers on what you all have to say in the comment section. And now, the time has finally come. We will now be introducing our guests for tonight. And we have them right here in the studio. Let's first start with a familiar face to INCRadio, Brother Matt. Can you please introduce yourself, your office, as well as your local and the organization you belong to?
Thank you so much, Paul, for bringing me here to INCRadio. My name is Brother Matt Louis Pasha from the local congregation of Saipan. I am currently a TSD officer, a CWS watcher, and Binhi officer. Thank you for having me tonight, Paul.
Thank you, Brother Matt. And we also have a guest next to him, Sister Marilyn, who's been here quite a few times on this broadcast. Can you please introduce to us office and organization?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sister Marilyn Tabuena. I'm also from the local congregation of Saipan. I am the Assistant Head Secretary as well as the Assistant Chairperson of CWS as well as a Kadiwa officer.
And we also have another familiar face who's also a head deacon, Brother Noli. Can you introduce yourself?
Thank you for having me. I'm Brother Noli Villacruzes, the cutest head deacon of the local congregation of Saipan.
Thank you, Brother Noli. Now, we welcome to all our guests for today. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you for taking the time to share your experiences with the district here on INCRadio. For our first discussion question, what is your most memorable activity in the district of Micronesia? I remember my memorable moment here is participating in a dance and song together with the Kadiwa and Binhi members and perform live on stage. That's what I remember. And we would like to ask this first question, starting off with Brother Matt.
Hello, Paul. So for most memorable activities, Paul, it's kind of hard for me to choose since there's a lot of activities that we've had here in the District of Micronesia. But if I was to choose one, I'd say any of the activities related to the Binhi and the CWS, such as when we played a game of Patintero with the kids, and also we had a gaming tournament here in the locale a few years ago. It was very memorable for me to see all these activities because we were able to bond with the brothers and sisters here in our locale and even in the other local congregations that we have here in the island of Saipan.
Yes, thank you, Brother Matt. And it's just like you said, it's all about the socializing when it comes to coming together as brethren to get to know each other more. And now we ask the same question to Sister Marilyn. What is your most memorable activity here in the District of Micronesia?
So my favorite activity from the District of Micronesia, Brother Husky actually mentioned it already. So my favorite activity was last year when we had our Songs of Salvation and Songs of Faith, Love, and Hope for Kadiwa and Binhi for the 50th anniversary. And it was really memorable for me because we spent a lot of time practicing, recording with all the other brethren here in our locale, and it also gave us a chance to become closer with each other, as well as it was nice to know that we were able to unite with our district as well as with the administration.
Yes, thank you for sharing that wonderful comment, Sister Marilyn. And we would like to ask more on the next question, but first we want to see the YouTube comments. Isn't that right, Sister Jillian?
Yes, that's right, Brother Husky. It is time for a little catching up moment for all the answers and greetings that all of you participated in answering our first trivia questions. And did we get some great responses? Well, let's dive into the comments and see what our brethren had to say. So first off, we have Brother Doset Naryo, hashtagging, hashtag Kamanaba, hashtag Lukao Malinta. Hello po sa distrito po ng Kamanava. Here, next up, we have Brother Paul Louis Rodriquela saying, happy watching from the local of Capital, Quezon City. And here, next up, we have Brother Jim saying, hashtag Central. And next up, we have Sister Michelle Malabanan saying, greetings to all brethren po and happy 8th anniversary po to the district anniversary po. Hashtag Saipan. And next up, we have Brother Julius Malabanan saying, our warmest greetings to our district minister, Brother Noel Gasman, and his family. Thank you for such a spiritual and powerful gathering. Praises to God po. And lastly, we have Brother Jeff Manar saying, greetings to all and thank you po for viewing. Hashtag Upper Heights, hashtag Pompeii. And that's all po. And thank you to everyone who shared their answers and greetings to the comment section. We really appreciate everyone participating in our broadcast. Thank you. And now moving on to the next segment, let's have Sister Bam to say the second trivia question.
For our second trivia question, we have, what is the second local congregation established in the District of Micronesia? This might be a little challenging, but since our brethren here are very smart, let's see if they can figure this out. Brother Husky? Or Sister Anne?
Yes, thank you, Sister Bam, for our second trivia question. Now moving on to our second discussion question, let's ask our guests, being from a small island, how was the growth as it spread into many local congregations? Now, let's first start off with Sister Marilyn. Sister Marilyn, I know you were here for a while as well. From the time that you've been here on the island, what local congregations?
Thank you, Sister Anne. So for this question, I've actually been here since I was born here in Saipan. So I've actually experienced when there was only one locale, which is the local. A short amount of time, this one locale has spread to 4 locales now. So we have Saipan, Coblerville, Garapan, and San Jose. And not only do the members here notice it and we can feel the growth, I actually have non-members who mention it to me. Passing by, they would mention, oh, I didn't notice you have a chapel here in Coblerville because that's where I work nearby. And then I would mention to them, oh yes, we actually have 4 locales now here for our church. And it's actually nice to mention it to them so they can actually also see the growth.
Yes. Yes, that's very true. I like how you mentioned that even the people on the island who aren't members know about Iglesianicristo. So it just shows the impact that it has on the views of help us in inviting more people. So thank you for your insights on this question, Sister Marilyn. Now I want to ask Brother Matt, before we go further into this discussion, I first want to ask Brother Matt, were you born here on the island, or how long have you been here?
Yes, po, sister, and I've been born here in the island of Saipan, and I think for quite a while now I've also been here in the island of Saipan. I used to live in Tinian, but I eventually am still here in the island of Saipan.
Yes, thank you, Brother Matt. Let's now move on the island. Our Hadikan brother Noli, because I know he has been here in the island of Saipan for some time. Can you please tell us what your views on being from a small island, and how was the growth as it spread into many local congregations, Paul?
Yes, good evening once again. As Sister Marilyn mentioned, because of the growth of the local congregation of Saipan, so the local congregation requested to the church administration to add another congregation, so that because the chapel is not enough to accommodate all the worshipers, so on February 2017, the local congregation of Garapan was established. It calls first Saipan North Local Congregation, because Garapan is in the north part of Saipan. And then still, the chapel cannot accommodate all the worshipers. So on August 2018, the local congregation of Cobblerville, which was Saipan South local congregation, was established. So, and then last year, August, so the local congregation of San Jose was established. Now, because of that, additional leadership, of course, in every local congregation, additional officers were added. So there are always intensive work of propagation and edifying the brethren. And aside from the resident minister and resident worker in every local congregation here, there is a stay-in assistant district minister that can always also help in the works of propagation. That's why even this is only a small island, this church is spread throughout the island. That's why we have already 4 local congregations.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Po Kanoli, for your answer. And thank you to our guests for those beautiful answers. You know, it's funny because I've only been here for 3 years, but I never knew about the island of Saipan until we actually moved here. So I think it just shows that even in the smallest parts of the world, that the church is truly growing rapidly. So it makes me happy to hear about the answers that our brethren here had to say. So it really shows the growth of the church in this part of the world. So now moving on, let's ask our sister Randy what has been going on in our live YouTube chat in the comments.
Thank you so much, Ate Ann. So here in our YouTube live chat, we actually have a comment from Sister Eileen Crelentia, and she says, sending love and greetings to everyone po from the local congregation of #Jigo and #Koror Palau. Thank you so much, Ate Eileen, for always supporting us here on INC Radio. And also here in our YouTube live chat, we have many of our engagers actually commenting or giving their comments or answers on the trivia questions. And we actually have a few of our winners here already that we will announce later on towards the ending of our show. So we hope that you continue to answer these trivia questions to everyone who is tuning in with us. And we have Kuya Charles Agustin, who is hashtagging the local of Guam, #Booklod, and #Choir. Thank you so much, Kuya Charles, for always also supporting us here on INC Radio. And we also have Sister Irene Reyes, who is my mom. Hello. And she is also hashtagging the local congregation of Machanao. And we have Brother Seth Pascasio. He says, greetings from the local congregation of Majuro, #Majuro, and Binhi. So hello to all of our brethren there in the island and locale of Majuro. And we have so many more comments and greetings, and we hope that you continue to send them, and we will read them throughout the rest of our show. But before we do that, Sister Bam Bam, if you would like to take us to our last and third trivia question of the night.
Yes, thank you, Sister Randy. It is our last trivia question, so time really does fly by fast when you're enjoying, right? So for our last trivia question, we have, how many years has the District of Micronesia been established? I feel like this would be an easier question for our viewers since it is our anniversary, so let's see what our viewers have to say about this.
Great. And now we go on to our third discussion question is, how can we continue to unite the brethren in the District of Micronesia? And I'd like to bring this question back to Brother Noli to share his thoughts and his ideas.
What's the question?
How can we
Sorry.
continue to unite with the brethren in the District of Micronesia?
Well, since we were baptized, it is a doctrine that we have to always unite with the church administration. So, and I just want to share to you some experiences here in Saipan that most of the brethren here are overseas Filipino workers, OFWs. But despite of that, and even though the island of Saipan were always visited by strong typhoons, but the attitude, the resilience of the brethren remains. Once we experience trials here, the church administration always send help. So in return, we always unite whatever activities that the church administration allows. And I'm happy to say that the local congregation here in the island of Saipan always in the top here in the district of Micronesia.
Thank you, Brother Noli. That's a very historic information from you, brother. Yes, I remember this island has experienced a lot, but we still remain strong and united as brethren. And I would like to bring another, ask this question also to Brother Matt. What's your ideas on how we can unite here in the District of Micronesia?
So in order to unite in the District of Micronesia, I believe that if we want to continue serving our Almighty God, we could just constantly, we'll always continue to unite in all the many activities that we have in the district, all the many activities that allows us to strengthen our bond, as I've mentioned before, and also in participating in all the local activities and inviting more people into the church so that they can also listen to the teachings of God. Do that, we constantly also have to be kind to the people that are around us so that we may always have that brotherly bond in terms of how to strengthen the church administration and being one with them, Paul.
Wow, thank you, Brother Matt. That's very descriptive of you. And I hope we continue to follow suit and continue to remain faithful unto our church and be able to do these activities together as brethren in this church. And now we move on to our next segment, which is the answers and winners to our trivia questions. And we'll start off
right,
with...
Brother Husky. That's correct. We're going to go ahead and dive into all those answers and questions with our trivia game. So thank you so much, Brother Husky, and to all our guests that are there in the local congregation of Saipan. Sister Randy, can you also help me with this? Our first trivia question was, which district was Micronesia first part of? And the answer is, Sister Randy?
The answer is Hawaii Pacific.
Hawaii Pacific. Who was our winner this evening?
So our winner and the first one who answered this trivia question is Sister Narissa Martos from the local congregation of Saipan.
Nice. Thank you so much. Trivia question number 2. What was the second local congregation established in the district of Micronesia? And the answer is, Sister Randy?
The answer is the local congregation of Saipan, which was formerly at that time called Saipan North.
And our winner is...
And our winner is Brother Joff Yumul from the local congregation of Saipan as well.
Wow, Saipan in the house. They are winning this trivia. And the last trivia of this evening, how many years has the District of Micronesia been established? And the answer is...
And the answer is, in our broadcast today, 8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
Yay! Happy anniversary to us. Our winner is...
And our winner is Sister Arlene, not Ate Arlene, but Sister Arlene Pasha from the local congregation of Guam.
Thank you, Happy Arlene. Yes, thank you so much for all of your participation and to all those who have been tuning into our broadcast this evening. Brother Husky, let's go ahead and turn back the tables with you. Let's go ask our guests if they have any last minute shout outs they want to make.
So I would just like to shout out my family in the house of Saipan, and also my family in the local congregation of the Philippines in Longos, Bulacan. I know you're also tuning in, Paul, so thank you for supporting. And to all of the guests here, I'm happy that we're all here tonight and we were able to talk about our experiences here in the District of Micronesia. It was really great to hear all of your responses, Paul, and that's pretty much it, Paul.
Thank you, brother. And to Kanoli, yes po.
Yes, shout out to my local in the Philippines, local of Plaridel, Ecclesiastical District of Bulacan, and also my original local congregation, local of Tulay na Lupa, District of Camarines Norte. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanoli. And to Sister Marilyn. Go ahead, Sister Marilyn.
I just want to make a shout out to my family, Paul, who may be tuning in, as well as to our resident minister of the local congregation of Saipan, Brother Vilmar Espiritu.
Thank you so much, Paul. And thank you again for joining us here on INCRadio Micronesia, reminiscing with all the many activities we have had here in the District of Micronesia, celebrating our 8th anniversary. Now, Sister Julian, let's go ahead and go to you, Paul. Let's go ahead and read out the rest of the YouTube comments. You have 1 minute, Paul.
Good evening, everyone. Sister Jillian here again, and it is time to hear from our viewers. Those of you who have been tuning into our live ever since we started our broadcast. Let's see what the last comments are saying. First off, we have Brother Tandoy Ronaldin saying, Happy viewing po mula po sa lokal ng Tagumpay, Uno Distrito ng #Central. And next up, we have Sister Gwyneth Humol saying, Hello po, #Saipan, #Binhi, #Choir. And next up, we have Sister Jessica Tulabut saying, #Machanaw, #Kadiwa, #Choir. And next up, we have my mother, Sister Janra Manyebog Mais, saying, #Saipan, #Buklod. And next up, we have Saipan, #Buklod. And next up, we have Sister Eileen Crelencio, sending love and greetings to everyone po from the local congregation of #Jigo and #Koror Palau. So that's all po for the last comments. And thank you to everyone who shared their thoughts and greetings through the comments. Whether you're a new viewer or not, we are so glad to have you here with Po. Back to you, Sister Arlene.
Thank you, Sister Jillian. Amazing job as well. Sister Randy, do we have any other more comments that is on the YouTube chat?
I see a birthday greeting here, actually, to Sister Alyssa Kalalo, who is celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Sister Alyssa. And she's from the local congregation of Jigo. And yes, today is her birthday. And we also have many of our brethren still answering the trivia questions. So thank you so much for joining us throughout our broadcast and for answering and joining us in these trivia questions. And we also have Sister Eileen Kralacha, and she continues to hashtag her locales, the locale of Jigo and Koror Palau and the Booklet organization. And we also have Sister Ligaya Garcia, and she hashtags the locale of Garapan and hashtags the Booklet organization as well. And we have many of our Booklet brethren here tuning in tonight with all of us here on INCRadio. And we also have Ka Jeff Soriano, and he says hashtag Booklet, hashtag Garapan as well. And that is all the comments that I see for tonight. But thank you so much to everyone who tuned in and joined us tonight here on INC Radio Micronesia.
Yes, thank you, Sister Randy, on that and mentioning all the last minute comments as well. Brother Husky, we have our next segment. Let's go ahead and invite all our viewers for our next broadcast.
Yes. Yes, if you're tuning in right now, we invite you to tune in for next week's theme, which is April, which is a new month, which is the theme of responsibilities. On April 7th, we are doing balancing responsibilities with your spouse. Brethren from the local congregation of Garpan will discuss how married couples balance different responsibilities with their spouse. Back to you, Sister Jillian.
Now, next up, our next segment is what everyone has been waiting for ever since last week. It is time to announce the winner of our local hashtag contest for our last week's broadcast, where all brethren all around our district and the world have been sharing their experiences and thoughts with us using their designated hashtag. And the winner of our hashtag contest is the locale of Guam. Congratulations po to the locale of Guam po. Thank you so much po for your continuous support to your local po. And next up, we are going to announce the most supportive brethren po. And let's announce it po. It is Sister Erlene P. Pata. Congratulations po, Sister Erlene. So thank you to everyone po who continuously participates in our weekly broadcast. Your support is what makes our broadcast so exciting and worth waiting for. Stay tuned for more topics to be discussed every engage with us. Now let's move on to the last segment of our broadcast tonight. Back to you, Sister Randy.
Thank you so much, Sister Jillian. And before we end our broadcast tonight, we want to end our show with thank you, starting with our crew members there on the island of Saipan who helped us lead our broadcast tonight, starting with Sister Anne, Sister Faye, Sister Jillian, Sister Bam Bam, and Sister Gwen. And also to our brothers there, Brothers Judah, Matt, RY, Red, and Brother Husky. And also to our crew members here on the island of Guam, Sister Arlene, Avi, and Maria, and brothers Michael, Randy, and Sean. And also a very big thank you to our INC radio station manager in the Philippines, Brother Arnel Solano, and our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya. Thank you so much for.
Thank you so much. Yes, and Brother Husky, let's go see what should all the viewers be looking forward to on the next program for INC Radio.
Yes, and please stay tuned to our TikTok here on INC Radio Micronesia Satellite Studio.
Let's go ahead and clarify that one more time. TikTok is next, and after INC Radio Micronesia. So we will see you next week, same time, 9 p.m. Chamorro Standard Time, 7 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. And thank you to all the guests who have joined us this evening there in the local congregation of Saipan. Have a good night, po. Good night.